So I think both these teams are in. Colossus needs a draft link.
Yep.
Oh, there they go. They're getting ready. Okay.
All the casters should
Tea is
have one.
being made. Oh, that's... Never mind. They're fine. That's
fine.
totally acceptable.
Are they British? What's happening?
Yo, you don't need to be British to enjoy a good cup of tea. Don't even.
No, but you need it. You need to be British for that to be like an excuse to drop everything else.
Are you kidding? The Brits can make tea so efficiently that it would be done in between death timers.
It probably would.
Yeah.
30 seconds into the game, I died. Sweet, tea time.
Yeah, that's what they put. They put the water on to boil. Come back right before finish. There you go. Put it in. It steeps for the rest of the game. You die at level 18. Come back. You pour. Put in your little bit of milk, and you come back and you sit there. You're done. Easy.
That's funny.
Easy.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Probably not wrong either.
Part of me wants to do that now just to prove it can be done. But I kind of need to observe, so I probably won't.
Yeah, if you were in my seat, I would say go for it.
Go for it. Yeah. For those I don't know, I am actually Irish, so tea is very much a part of our culture as well. So, oh boy, the dream. The dream is so real. But so I think we're going to be hopping. What?
Nothing. All
Good?
the A's make me think you're Canadian.
Well, my family's Irish. Very, very Irish. My wee gran spoke with this, okay, my family came from Ireland originally. So when I had my family from Bangor, Portrush, Berry, they came in around there as well. So my grandmother spoke like this when I was young, a child, and then I had a Scottish nanny as well. So that definitely tapered the way I speak a bit more of a Scottish influence to it. But here we go, guys. You didn't come here to listen to me do accents. But when you're raised by an Irish and Scottish lady, you talk weird until you're 5 and everyone makes fun of you for it. So
I'm still making fun of you for it.
that's fair. There you are. So guys, the draft number 2 is live. It's going to be Tomb of the Spider Queen. My overlays are deciding they don't wish to function correctly. We're going to hop really into this, guys. I swear. There we go. It's going to be Colossus versus RFS. Colossus is down 0-1. RFS took that first game. But this is Tomb of the Spider Queen. It's a different beast.
Yeah, it's a much smaller map. Rotations are easier. Characters that can get stacks of things do fantastically on this map. We've seen the Asmodan plays in the meta. We've seen anyone with Seasoned Marksman get picked up here just because the number of things you will be within range of killing is incredible.
Yeah, absolutely. We're seeing a lot of quest talent pickups on these maps. This and Dragon Shard, and the rotations are common, able to get those globes. Zool, a very strong first pick here. I love this first pickup coming out from Colossus. It was used to fairly decent effect last game. I think just sort of due to the circumstances, wasn't able to get the absolute maximum value, but great Poison Novas were hit overall. Once again, this first pick Sylvanas and instantly prioritizing Tassadar. I love this. We saw the Koreans doing this. We see the Chinese do this. I love this choice to prioritize the Tassadar on this map. The vision and wave clear. Can't go wrong.
Yep, that's true. And vision on this map for Tassadar, his Oracle covers quite a bit of the map, pretty much no matter where he is. So that is a great pickup just for the vision alone, much less the other things that he offers, the shields, the damage output. You can build a pretty solid damage Tassadar and do well with it instead of the race car infinite life build.
Yeah.
Wow, your overlays did absolutely get destroyed.
They got broken real hard there. I don't know what happened there.
That was bad.
That was real bad. Glad I caught that, or else you'd be watching me drift off, look off into space as I talk about this draft. No, Colossus is going to opt to second pick Leeming. Leeming on this map, so many corners and little walls to shoot over. You get a max range orb with no warning.
Yeah.
So much fun. So much fun to read this evening of. I really want them to pick up Murden here. I feel like just grabbing that pick now would get a lot of value here. Pairs well with the Zool. You can chain your CC to great effect here. I want Murden pick up here and then ban ETC.
Yep, I agree. Honestly, I'm a fan of Johanna on this map. Mirrodin does better with the comp that they look like they're going for, but RFS, if they want to pick up Johanna, that's not going to hurt them much at all.
No, prioritizing Rhaegar.
I don't like that.
Neither do I. He's not that strong. Like he's okay. Like,
he's still good. Like he's still one of the best supports.
He's still top 3, but still.
But you don't need him that bad.
No.
There are plenty of supports that do their job well, especially on a small map like this. I don't think the Rhaegar prioritization is going to be key to their team comp. Muradin would have helped them significantly more.
Yeah, and like Hexo, ex Gale Force Esports member, as I mentioned, like he's a good Rhaegar player. His Ancestrals were on point consistently. I don't think he missed one last game.
Yes, one.
One. But it didn't matter. And at the end of the day, obviously you want to deny it, force them. But even still, like obviously with Poison Nova, but like they played Uther last game. Solo heal Uther into Poison Nova, and it didn't matter. They were able to sustain.
Yeah, which is very surprising because Uther, of course, being a great burst healer, not very good sustain healer.
Yeah, definitely not the best sustain healer here, and I like this. There's so many things I could ban here. Banning out the Tehran, denying that Rhaegar Tehran combo. So this suggests to me that RFS is going to go for a push comp, not a pick comp. So they're actually going to probably pick up either I think they're going to pick up Dahaka here if it's not banned. If they won't, they'll pick up Johanna. So they're going to actually opt to go for a more wave clear push style draft here. This is something we saw Naventic running to great effect. Oh, this is exactly what they're running. Oh, they're going to run the Naventic draft. I love it. I had the privilege of casting the NA regional qualifiers last week, and Naventic pulled this out. And we practiced it quite a bit. It's a lot of fun. We're going to see the Dahaka here, or Johanna, or both. Oh, they're actually going to run this with Johanna. That's interesting. Either way, it's just...
this is the map to do it with.
Yeah.
Like, switching out Dahaka for Johanna on this map is fantastic. Again, this is the only map where the objective is also regular old minions. Mm-hmm. So Johanna gets a lot of use out of her Knight takes pawn here. Because not only does it help her clear waves, it also helps her succeed at getting the objective, and no other map does that.
Yeah, and they're picking... Okay, never mind. They're not doing what Naventic did at all. They're going to opt to pick up Jaina here. Interesting. Every mage was picked or banned in this. What are they going to solo heal TAS? It's possible. I don't love it into Zul.
That's not true. Mage stat is still on the field.
Get out. Get out. There's the ETC. Not opting for Muradin.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you should be sorry.
I am.
We're going to see ETC and then a ranged assassin, most likely Falstad or Vala here. And for RFS, they still need a main support. It's going to be Monk. And yeah, so interesting drafts here from both these teams. Once again, I don't love either draft. There's no draft that I look at and say outright, like, damn, that one's so hard. RFS is going to absolutely butcher the wave clear war. And they're going to go actually Zakara instead. I like this pickup here, having that very strong solo bot laner. I really like this pickup from them.
Yeah.
I like Colossus' draft more now. I really like this pickup.
Yes. Zagara kind of ties it together in a weird way because it's not somebody you would expect to see picked up with the other ones. And it looks like RFS is going to solo support TAS.
Yeah, that's fun. Into Zul with Poison Nova. Okay, guys. This is going to be fun.
That's what those shields are for, man.
Those shields, that's what they're for.
That's what they're for.
That's what they're for. Oh, that's going to be interesting. Oh, my.
I mean, it's basically going to be, does everyone have a shield on? We do. Now we can go.
Yeah, that's, I love it. RFS, kind of definitely the only team in the AM scene that runs solo heal TAS. One of the few teams in North America who run solo heal TAS. So, EU inspired? Hey, thanks, Navi. Thanks, Dignitas. A lot of dig. Bakery loves, he doesn't love to run it. His team loves to run solo heal TAS, so...
Yeah, he complains about it all the time.
Yes, he does. So,
which is hilarious.
Yeah, it's like, just let me... I can't... Bakery, just let me play Monk. I can't actually do he's got the weirdest accent, man. I can't do it. I can't do it. He does indeed.
Sounds but he does love playing that Kharazim.
He's the best. He is the best Monk in the world. So...
Yeah, I think that's a fair assessment.
Yeah, yeah. He's owned the title as the best Kharazim player on the planet, so... That'd be cool. Be like, I am the best monk player on earth. That's gotta be cool to be able to say. So,
Yeah, well, and Monk's an odd hero. Just the way he heals is by punching people. All right.
I love it.
I know, it's fantastic.
I love it. All right, guys, so we're going to be hopping into this second game of the night. Thank you all so much for joining us. My name is Inverum, joined by Captain Cardone. And we're going to be hopping into game number 2 between RFS Gaming and Colossus.
Yeah, I'm excited for game 2. This Colossus has to put some pressure on here if they want to stay in this. These are best of 3s for the first 2 matches that we're going to stream tonight, and then it goes to a best of 5 for the finals. So if Colossus loses this one, they're in the losers bracket. It's not double elimination. They just get the 3rd place match. So we'll see just how able they are to come back and take a game off of RFS.
Yes, indeed. And oh, I love these MVP black mounts coming out. But you want to start us off introducing these teams, man?
Sure, on the left side, we have Percival playing the Warrior Johanna, Sleepy Bear on that Sylvanas, Ethics playing Tassadar, Lord Satan on Zeratul, and Needham playing Jaina.
And on the right-hand side in the red trucks, we have Colossus. We've got Trash Talk playing that Li Ming, Aether on the Zagara. We have Kemet playing that ETC, Jesh Lewis on his Zool. We have Hexo playing that Rhaegar. And both these teams are starting off. No one's going to creep block. They're just going to get all action. And watch for Zagara to try and get this creep up, and watch for RFS to try and deny it.
Yeah, RFS actually has a pretty strong team to deny it right now. I hope Lord Satan realizes there's creep right underneath him.
He's invisible. He's fine.
I mean, yeah, invisible and shimmery.
He's baiting it. But actually, probably it's what he was doing. He was probably baiting it. So here we go. Both these teams are going to start. Percival's going to... There it is. There's the wave clear. The damage is trying to follow up, though, but it doesn't really matter. There's actually a root going down there, but Percival does have that iron skin. Oh, and I love this. So they're going to have Sylvanas anchor top, and they're going to do a bot mid-rotation. So this is what a lot of... Well, not a lot of, but this is something that I really enjoy. That some teams have started doing. Is into a bot lane you know you lose. You just deny it from getting value.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
I absolutely love this.
It allows both teams, though, to really put pressure on that opposite lane. So Colossus is going to get quite a bit of pressure up top against a solo Sylvanas. Meanwhile, RFS is going to get tons of pressure at the bottom against that Zagara and be able to clear up that creep pretty effectively, especially with Oracle on Tassadar. They know exactly where those creep tumors are and how to kill them.
Yeah, but it actually looks like to start this off, Sylvanas is actually getting a lot more value than the Zagara is down here, just judging based on tower ammo. So far, Sylvanas is getting a little bit better of this exchange, but RFS is, as I mentioned, they're definitely winning the wave clear war. And Aether's trying his best here to get this creep down, but not getting the most value out of this top lane. Sleepy Bear is doing a relatively good job. He is countered a bit by Zool here, and the damage is coming in. Hexo as well. Wow, getting super aggressive on this, actually. And taking quite a bit of damage, but they're actually going to commit here, try and take a little bit more damage here. But Sleepy Bear 1v3ing right now, actually getting fairly solid value for it.
Yeah, and like you said earlier, the Sylvanas is holding her own way better than Zagara is right now. Zagara has already lost a keep. Most of the ammo in the other one is down, or not a keep, a tower rather. Most of the ammo in the other one is down, and Sleepy Bear is still fighting for the second tower up here against 4 people.
Yeah, and Colossus is going to trade it a little bit more positively on this here, but RFS is now going to opt to rotate down and clear this up themselves. However, I think Colossus did end up losing. Yes, they did end up losing some of that XP in the mid lane for it, so their rotations cost them slightly here. And we are seeing Korean Zeratul. I love it. This is ability power Zeratul with that gathering power. Lord Satan.
It is amazing to me how much of a comeback Gathering Power has gotten lately. Because it just died. Gathering Power went away for a very long time, and now it's back. Basically, the Spring Championships showed the NA scene, hey, turns out all the things you thought were bad are actually really good.
They're not good until the Koreans do it.
Well, that's the thing. You just have to do it right, and we, as a region, haven't really figured that out yet. We're still working on it.
Yes, indeed. So the rotations have started to disintegrate a little bit here as teams are starting to back up, push, try and turn in some gems. The side of Colossus has actually done a pretty great job of turning in their gems so far, securing 30 of their 50. But yeah, the Spring Championships were definitely an eye-opener for a lot of people, and I think the kick in the butt that NA needed, so I'm a big fan of that.
Yes, agreed.
So, but what I'm really also a fan of is Percival turning in his gems. That would be something I'd be a big fan of.
He does have 32 of them. He needs to get those in. Unfortunately, Zagara knows he's up here.
Yeah, I'm not really sure up against the Zeratul. Zeratul, for those of you actually unfamiliar, Zeratul is actually a phenomenal solo laner. He does quite a good job of securing this. So now 44 those gems turned in here for the side of RFS. This is a very even game, though. The rotations for both teams have been fairly solid. But the engage is going in. Sleepy Bear taking a lot of damage. Only got the solo heal, though. But Percival, he's now caught up behind enemy lines. The roots are coming in as well to follow up. The healing ward is down as well. But it looks like this is going to be A-okay here for Sleepy Bear. And great dodge there using that E. So, with the first Web Weavers. Coming up for RFS.
Yep, Zeratul, Lord Satan on Zeratul, able to get the last of those gems turned in. They get a Web Weavers. Now what they're going to do, Sleepy Bear's going to push in. They're going to lock down this building, and they're going to destroy this fort.
Yeah, they're going to try and get absolute max value here, but Percival's taking a lot of damage here from Aether. It's stacking up that Hydra as well as those autos, but man, the damage coming in from Sylvanas is very, very real. Just able to throw out those daggers. Such a short cooldown. Great job. But the stun's coming in, though. Percival, a little bit caught up. Does he have that iron skin? Hasn't popped it yet. Uh-oh. Must have been on cooldown. So Percival actually is going to go down there. No healer was there to secure that. So the first blood of this game is actually going to be going out here on Percival. However, these Web Weavers are going to get quite a lot of value.
Yep. So Colossus spent a whole lot of time bottom trying to fight that off. Lord Satan, you get out of there, dude. He may still be in trouble. He is definitely still in trouble.
Yeah, the gathering power stacks, and Needham really wanted Aether. Great dodge there coming in, though. And the gems, are they going to end up getting capped out? They're going to fall as well, so great job there coming in from Colossus to secure that kill. No blink, I guess, or on cooldown.
He used it.
Yeah.
He did use it when he got seen up here where Hexo is right now. He blinked out and then realized he blinked into the middle of 4 of them.
So unfortunate positioning there coming out from Lord Satan, but right now, structurally, RFS is sitting in a great spot, but those 2 kills are Aether's getting absolutely annihilated. The great blink to dodge that out, but Ham is in a little bit of trouble here. Ethics is here as well, but he's going to have that dimensional shift. He's going to be A-okay, but wow, the damage on Needham. Great job, though, to survive that. And Percival's now coming into the backline, though. The whole team is here. Sleepy is here as well. This is a 4v5. This is a very favorable engager for RFS, but they want to make sure they want to chase.
And they did it at the perfect time. Kemet unable to turn in. He's got 28 gems. If he turns in,
but Aether's getting absolutely annihilated. The great blink to dodge that out, but Ham is in a little bit of trouble here. Ethics is here as well, but he's going to have that dimensional shift. He's going to be A-okay, but wow, the damage on Needham. Great job, though, to survive that. And Percival's now coming into the backline, though. The whole team is here. Sleepy is here as well. This is a 4v5. This is a very favorable engager for RFS, but they want to make sure they want to chase down the side of Colossus here. They don't want to get them to have any chance to turn him, and Hexo is trying to be sneaky in the back of this, though.
Yeah, unfortunately, even if he gets a turn in, it's not going to give them much of anything, to be honest.
Yeah, well, level 10, you really want to do it when 10 is reached. So, not having 10 here is actually going to be a little bit of a problem. GS Lewis was actually able to turn in under the nose of Satan there. But RFS is actually going to have level 10 for this. And off the start, Hexo, he's a little bit caught out here. Is the damage? Yes, it's going to be there. He is going to he's going to go down. Oh, man. Barely with that psionic storm.
That was close, yes.
That was very close, and Percival's actually diving. They have, the beautiful engage, the blessed shield, and the force. While they had Sylvanas, they can dive these towers in the early game. Great job picking up 2 kills there. Oh, I didn't think they were going to secure that kill on Rhaegar, but man, that was skin of the teeth. Skin of the teeth.
A little bit of a waste of a heroic there, but it guaranteed the kill. They used 2 of them. They really only needed 1, but again, that is nitpicky stuff there. That was a fantastic kill. 2 kills, really. Fantastically done.
Yeah, you're right. Probably could this was just the force wall, but you know what? In this early game, blowing a blessed shield for a sure kill like that, actually not that big of a deal. Especially because it made sure that it really snuffed the pushing power of Colossus here. Now that they're all back up, they're all going to push this, but RFS was able to clear out every other lane, so this was a set of Web Weavers, despite the fact that the timing came in at. But here we go. Kemet is in here in the backline. The great mosh pit, and a beautiful cleanse stopping that out. Oh, you can see Percival, the hesitation. He's like, wait, why didn't it stop? And here we go. There's a Spectral Mage is coming in. And Percival, I think, is going to drop off the back of this, but Kemet's in a lot of trouble. The Maw as well. Are they going to be able to get these gems? Oh, there's the Ring of Frost not connecting. They need to pick up these gems. Lord Satan is going to secure them. But great job for Colossus. Skeletal Mages, not Spectral. Come on.
No worries, no worries. Yeah, I was concerned they weren't going to get all those gems from ETC. He had 40-something of them.
Yeah.
when he dropped. They are sitting at 81 gems before that turn in. They still have 20 something left, and they're getting more web weavers. They just had weavers.
Yeah, I love this.
Dang, the pressure is on.
Oh, I love this. Colossus doing a phenomenal job getting back-to-back web weavers. Like, this is where they're going to start to snowball. I absolutely love this play from them. They're like, this XP, it's even now. They're going to get so much value off this. There's really not a lot of RFS. They're gonna lose at least a fort here. Probably, maybe two. At least one for sure. And the team, this is huge because this will set up whichever team is going to get to level 13 first. And this is absolutely massive. Yeah, they're going to lose this bot fort, no question. But RFS, can they rotate down? Level 13, is it going to come out here? Will these structures be enough? I don't think it's quite going to be enough for Colossus.
No, it won't be. They'll need a little bit of soak after that, but not much. I mean, they're less than half a level away, so they get it. They rotate top. They clear out that big wave in mid as well. They should be fine.
Yeah. So, great job from them getting this back-to-back turn-ins. It's now going to be in RFS's court to really come back and get their gems turned in now. They do have 81 of them themselves, so now really up to them. And Colossus really isn't in position to goaltend this. RFS is just going to probably turn in this bot lane down here. Yes, they are. So, interesting from Colossus, their positioning here. They committed as 5, and I don't really think they needed to there. As RFS is going to be able to turn in here completely uncontested. That was definitely a misplay from Colossus.
Yes, it sure was. Now, the good news is all of the lanes are pushed up in their favor, so they don't have to worry too much about where these web weavers are coming in, and they still have buildings to protect their forts, or their keeps in the back line, rather.
Yeah, so... But this is where we're going to start to see the power of Sylvanas, especially... Oh, there's the Blessed Shield coming in. GS Lewis, the great force, while the Maw is there as well. But the damage coming in from Jaina, but it's not going to be enough. Kemet is going to be looking for a mosh pit there. Yes, there it is. Instantly canceled out, though. Great job on the VP as well. Catching out 3, so denying it. Here's the Ring of Frost as well, catching all 3. The damage is oh so real. The cleanse there. It doesn't even matter. There's 2 down. Exo, is he going to fall as well? The force will not quite connecting still. But that, beautiful VP into Ring of Frost.
Yeah, that was perfectly timed on both their parts, and that right there is what separates high MMR Hero League games from what we're seeing here. The ability to stagger heroics like that and guarantee they go off and they do what you need them to do.
Yeah,
RFS obviously on comms, doing a great job of communicating to each other, telling everyone when things are happening, counting down that VP timer. They know their stuff.
Yeah, that's definitely a combo that they are familiar with. Frost. But you know what? Even after all that's said and done, Colossus is ahead in structures, and they're basically even in XP.
Yep. I do have a question for you regarding that, Jaina. Now that the ice block is level 20 instead of level 13, is Icy Veins the way to go?
Usually people are going. It went here. Normally you take range on Blizzard.
Yep. I do have a question for you regarding that, Jaina. Now that the ice block is level 20 instead of level 13, is Icy Veins the way to go?
Usually people are going. It went here. Normally you take range on Blizzard. Not Icy Veins. But apparently Icy Veins has gone here, guys. I just realized we haven't really talked much about the talents, so let's take a look a second at a bit of the lull here. Let's talk about these a bit. Looking like it's very standard. This is the standard Zeratul build that we've been seeing, or one of the standard ability powered Zeratul builds here. And as well on the other side, pretty standard builds overall from both these teams. So nothing too crazy or out of the ordinary here. Aether, he's tried his best to get the creep spread going, but he did actually opt to go for that rapid incubation. Yep. So he's not going to have that extended creep. So
my go-to is the extended creep area, just because you get the healing. He took the level 1 talent Reconstitution to make sure he's healing on that. If you have that extra creep, one, it's hard for the enemy to clean up. They have a Tassadar, so it's not that difficult for them. But while I'm talking about this, GS Lewis in trouble here, and by in trouble I mean dead.
Yes, indeed. The rest of the team was getting baited out by Sylvanas, and in the back of it, GS Lewis a little bit cut out of position here. Now Zen Aether's getting gone on. There's the Blessed Shield, the engaged from Lord Satan. Yes, it is on the VP as well. So watch for the Ring of Frost. Here it comes. Oh, the Wailing Arrow, though, slightly mistimed, and the Great Blink coming in from Trash Talk. So a little bit of miscommunication there. And the beautiful Ancestral connecting on Kemet. An amazing job with a great dodge there from Ethics to not get absolutely destroyed there. But Hexo, woo, beautiful Ancestral. Bit of a misplay.
Yes.
Timing out.
He was in the perfect spot, and he just kept staying it right where he knew I can hit him if I need to from here. I can do it. I know I can. Just constantly in that perfect position to be where he needed to be. They're going to start this boss right as they turn in. I love this play.
Yep.
The only problem with it is Hexo and Kemet are right here.
Yeah, they don't have their tank with them, unfortunately, but they really want to fight this. They have level 16. The opposing team doesn't. They're down a lot of ults, though. Mosh Pit's still up, so maybe they're not going to opt to go for this boss. Maybe they're thinking...
Mosh Pit and Maw.
Yeah, that's
up.
when they're down VP, they really don't want to fight this. So I actually really like this decision to not really just try and suicide on this boss, because this is potentially where they throw. This is a very tempered play. The RFS of old would probably have gone for it, but now...
I can hear Sleepy Bear saying, "Let's do it, let's do it." No, seriously, let's do it. Like, no, shut up. It's a bad plan.
Yeah, it's usually Needham who's like, "Let's take boss." So
yeah, he would. Yeah, you're right. He would do it too.
Yeah, but Ethics is here, definitely sitting in comms going, "You know what, guys? We got the turn in. There's no reason to throw here." And now Kemet, oh no, getting caught out. He's cleansed. It doesn't even matter. The damage, but the beautiful Maw in the back with the Leeming damage is not going to be there. There's the Skeletal Mages coming down. Personal taking a lot of damage, but I don't think it's going to matter. Oh, if that orb had connected off the back of that Maw, that would have been huge.
Yeah, a lot of good usage of heroics there, but not enough to get anything done.
Yeah,
and another
force
excellent force wall. He has been on point with those, guaranteeing 2 kills there.
Yeah, and this is something to remember, guys. RFS is doing this with a solo heal Tassadar. This is something to keep in mind. The healing, for me, hasn't even been a factor, really, this game. And they've been dealing with this. I actually have no idea. I have no idea why they didn't go Poison Nova. This is something that I think really would have gotten them a lot of value. A solo heal Tassadar trying to deal with Poison Nova, he has a heal. He has a singular heal, and that's on himself.
Yep.
But Sleepy Bear is now very low. Oh, Sleepy dodging that out barely. The shields are coming in. The healing as well, but they're just going to secure themselves this keep. That was a gutsy play, but I absolutely love it. Li Ming is actually in a position where they're low enough she could potentially start to chain, but they're just wisely going to back up here.
Yeah, they need to not press that. They are down a person, and honestly, without the extra damage of Poison Nova, RFS has a good comp to deal with Colossus. Poison Nova was going to be the game changer, and it's not now.
Yeah, definitely one of those situations. But up in this top lane, scouting out this boss, they wanted to make sure this wasn't being taken. RFS is not going to take boss without the level 20 talent here. So that's for sure. Looking at the gem count, almost enough for Colossus' turn, and this is a big wave in the top lane. You know RFS is going to want to get a chunk of this.
Oh, yeah.
But
well,
Lord
quite
Satan,
a few of those are false.
Yes. Even still, that's a lot. That's a good chunk of gems. That's 6 or 7 gems there. So.
Yep.
Now 3 are going to back up, take this bruiser. I think, yeah, Lord Satan's going to go up here, clear out this top wave. This will also help get them 20. So that's, both these teams are just posturing here. Both are trying to get enough gems to turn in. Lord Satan's going to be almost securing that first team. But in the mid lane, though, they've got vision of this. So Colossus, they're going to try and engage. They need to engage. They really need to engage. Before 20, they need to make this happen. They have enough gems to turn in now. RFS knows this. Hexo has 40 gems. What? So Percival's going to be looking to try and deny this out. Does he have a flashlight? No, Hexo actually turning this in. Almost securing them. Oh, but didn't actually secure them. They don't have quite enough. But Percival, the Blessed Shield's going in, though, but he's very far cut out. The Wailing Arrow, great job going in here. And Lord Satan catching out 3 in that VP. Beautiful job. Hexo's caught out as well. Arisa, the Ring of Frost. There it is. Yes! Connecting on all of them. The Condemn is there. The Ancestral is not going to connect. GS Lewis as well. And Sleepy Bear in the back. This catching up a Trash Talk. The ability for them to chain is huge. The Mosh Pit went off in the midst of this, but it wasn't enough. Need him, though, getting very low. But the damage, Trash Talk just not quite able to put it out by himself. Oh, the Blink is coming in there. And that is a very dead hero. I expect RFS to just push mid, especially if they get this kill here on Lewis. They've got this Bruiser camp in this mid lane who is somehow aggroed to this gate, and Lazul's actually going to fall as well. I missed that, but...
Yep, Lord Satan just riding in there on his mount and going down for it.
Oh, man. Oh, the
Not
greed.
able to blink out in time.
Yes.
That hurts.
That does
hurt.
That
hurts the pride. That's not even like... It's one thing if the opposing team kills you. It's another thing if you die to a tower just because you didn't leave early enough.
Yeah, and I wonder if they're going to actually... Yeah, without Lord Satan now, and with only the solo heal task, they actually don't have the damage to kill this core.
No, no, they don't.
And they didn't
but
take
they
the
have
top keep
plenty
either.
of pressure on it.
And they didn't take that. That was actually a big misplay. Not if they weren't going to be able to take the core, they needed to take the top keep. They really did. So,
Yeah, I
Lord
agree.
Satan dying there was actually a pretty big deal. I think that actually could have been the difference between them ending there.
That I agree with you. That probably would have been game. It's hard to tell, of course, because
Yeah.
they were spawning pretty quickly.
They were.
They could have defended. Not saying they couldn't have, but with Lord Satan there, it would have been a significantly harder defense.
Yeah, and they're actually opting to take boss. I love this play from Colossus. They know that Zeratul is down. This is phenomenal. These top towers are still secure in the top lane, but you know what? This is almost a 20-minute boss. Q from Lord Satan. And 3-2Q. Is that it? But the blue Ivory is responding. This is going to be some good counter pressure here, but they're actually going to get fairly countered out, though, by this boss coming in. So RFS now has to respond to this. So bit of a wasted web weavers are these. Great timing coming in from Colossus. That was a beautiful play from them.
Yeah, it sure was. They knew they could get the boss. Like you said, there wasn't any fear of RFS coming up and fighting them a man down. They did have a talent tier advantage, and they still do. Colossus is down 2 levels.
I love this, though. They damaged the boss just enough that they'll die to towers and won't take keep, and now they're pushing this. Oh, and Skeletal Mages have popped so early. The fear is real. Percival, he's looking for the Blessed Shield. He wants it so bad. And now they're going to be pushing in here. But what are they going to pressure? All their waves are pushed. These web weavers are so far off. This mid one's already been cleared. They're just going to try and go up and body this out. But they're going this very aggressive. I don't like this positioning here. I would much rather them take the safe way. Yes, they're not on a huge rusher. This web weaver's I'm not even going to get to this top keep. So they're just going to try and pressure this down. RFS need him. He doesn't have that range on his Blizzard, though. That's actually a big deal here.
Yeah, because if he did, that building would be gone already.
Pretty much. Oh, man, the damage coming in. Luckily, though, it's on Ethics, and he will be able to heal himself with that E. Yes, there it is. But Kemet wants a big mosh pit. There he goes. Level 20, though, is still not reached. An Aether, too. Man, this is... Li Ming has gotten to the late game. This is the dream. This is the absolute dream. Trash Talk has gotten to the late game. Ethics now taking so much damage. He does have Prescience, but he's popped both his E's now. Lord Satan is looking for a big VP, though. And this keep is going to go down. Is he going to find it? Posturing out on Hexo here. And in this bot lane, the keep's not going to go down. But Kemet going to get the mosh, the slide. A little bit of miscommunication there with the mob, but I think, first of all, he's going to have the indestructible, but Jaina is going to fall. So I think this is going to be at least 2 heroes killed. There's the turn, though. There's the VP. But they're just going to have to try and run here.
Lord Satan able to get out of that, even with Trash Talk chasing him down. The shields from Ethics keeping him alive.
I think Ethics is going to be dead, though.
Yeah, I don't see him making it.
So, no more gems, though, for the side. Oh, wait. For some reason, my gem counter is bugged here, unfortunately.
Yeah, no, it bugged out for me about 10 minutes into the match.
Okay.
Actually, probably not even that. It was like 7.
Okay, well,
The observer menu still needs a little bit of work.
yes, it does. But let's take a look at these level 20 talents. So we did see Raised Mage. This is a very interesting talent pickup here. And RFS is actually in a bit of a rough spot now, and Lord Satan's going to try and look to pick up something here. Trash Talk needs to be very careful. Oh, Trash Talk. I'm surprised Lord Satan's not getting some free damage here. Yes, they
he
did.
sure did. Lord Satan, run!
Yes,
Wow.
not able to jump over that wall. Wow, this is a dead keep. Is this going to potentially be GG here? Sleeping Bear, if he gets killed here, he could be in
gets
trouble.
killed,
This could actually be
it's
GG.
game. Luckily, everyone except Tassadar is going to be up now.
Yeah, this is a
This is
gutsy
going to be
play.
a tough fight if they want it.
Yeah, I think it would be better here for Colossus if they just backed up. Yeah, I like this. There's no reason to stay under core here. They got the objective. There's exactly 0 reason to stay. These web weavers are going to get absolutely no value. So they've evened out structurally fairly well. But RFS, other than VP, it's just going to be up very shortly. They're going to have all their ults. They're going to try and look to get something here. And this caddy's on core. Like, this is always something that's going to have to be dealt with. 2 keeps down, but now, like, luckily equalized for the top lane. But this is always something that's going to have to be dealt with.
Yeah, that mid lane is still hurting them. They don't even have the fort down there. They don't even have the towers down there. Wow. I saw damage on the fort on the minimap. I just assumed the towers were gone. But no, that's not what happened.
Yeah, and my gem count now has actually fixed itself, luckily. So, RFS, though, does not have a lot of gems to their name, but neither does Colossus. Both these teams, I think, are going to have to try and win this the old-fashioned way with a really solid team fight. So, 23 minutes of this game, 22-21. This is a fairly even game. This new Colossus roster really impressing me.
Yeah, they're doing a great job of sticking in this game. against a team that is pretty well established.
Yeah. I agree, and the fact that they played it for the late game. They had a great late game comp. They've got the Li Ming, they've got the Zul, and now they're making it work. And Percival, there we go. There's the 3-man VP. Here's the Ring of Frost. That's going to go down, connecting on 2, but the Storm Shield is in. The beautiful blessing to fall. The Wailing Arrow as well. Yes, instantly deleted. Rhaegar is going down. Kevin's going to be sliding in here, but there's no damage to follow up. He's just going to get annihilated. Trash Talk as well is in a lot of trouble. They're going in for it. That's going to be a very dead Li Ming. GS Lewis as well, I think, might go down, and Trash Talk's going to fall. GS Lewis, she's running for it, but the beautiful Force Wall, the body blocks. Good night, sir. That's going to be GG.
That's the end of the game. Yep, that's wow. Great, excellent fight. Great, excellent. Go me. Fight on RFS's side there to just finish this game off. Needham needs a shield though, because he could still die to core.
He's got it. 4-second cooldown, easy peasy. And yeah, it's Ethics that actually is in trouble there. But whoo, that last fight, they were consistently 3-man VPs, and of which two of them caught. I love the idea to go Storm Shield here, but you can't Ancestral yourself, you can't Cleanse yourself. Rhaegar was just a very sad doggy.
Yeah, I mean, he did everything he could to make sure that his team stayed up, but when you get caught in a VP and when those Ring of Frosts are on point like that, there's nothing you can do. I will say, every time Li Ming got caught
she did blink
in a VP, Trash Talk was ready to blink out the moment it came down. I don't think I saw him get hit by Ring of Frost once.
He did not. He did not at all. But look at Sleepy Bear. 0 deaths, 227,000 siege damage, and almost 80,000 damage to his credit. 30k above anyone else on his team.
Yeah. That man is a legend.
Yeah, that's a good player, guys. So, guys, that's going to be it. Our first series of the night is going to go the way of RFS Gaming 2 over Colossus, but those were great games. And Colossus, like, despite the fact the kills were 21-8, they were still very much in that game. Like, they could have won that game if things gone slightly differently for them.
Yeah, they definitely could have. I mean, we saw both games. RFS was in a position where they had a chance to lose. They, both times towards the end, we saw, oh, wait, RFS, they went through a building and they're not winning right now. Mm-hmm. It was a tight game the entire time. I really enjoyed those.